Inga Ursula Spilker was born on March 8, 1916, in Breslau, now Wrocław, Poland. Marriage. In 1938 she married Robert Ley, the leader of the Deutsche Arbeitsfront, DAF. She was 22 years old at that time, and from then on she was known as Inga Ley. Their marriage was not happy, and Robert Ley was often drunk and argued a lot. They had 3 children together. Lore, born on October 25, 1938, Wolf, born on May 14, 1940, and Gloria, born on June 27, 1941. Inga also wrote 3 children's books under the pseudonym Inga Hansen, including Es war einmal, Klein Märchen für Klein Lut. Inga Ley suffered from gallstones and had an accident with a horse while she was pregnant with her 3rd child. Subsequently, she began drinking heavily. She suffered from postpartum depression after the birth of her 3rd child, Gloria, June 27, 1941, which was not without complications. For the removal of gallstones or infections in the 1930s and 1940s, she was given a form of morphine, which was primarily prescribed for pain relief and as an anesthetic during surgical procedures. Morphine was seen as an effective means to relieve severe pain, especially since there were few alternatives available at the time. This caused Inga Ley to become addicted to morphine, a painkiller used in the 1930s. Subsequently, she began drinking heavily. It is claimed that she attempted suicide a few months earlier by jumping out of a window, but this was never proven. It is possible that she also suffered from depression and schizophrenia. After the birth of their daughter Lore, Inga, who was by then severely addicted to morphine, stood by the window and saw Robert Ley returning to the Gut-Rotland estate with another bright lady in the car, from whom he said a hearty farewell. Inga Ley argued over the car, which she wanted to use to drive to Waldbröl because Robert Ley needed the car to drive to the Führer headquarters in East Prussia. She took her pistol, which her husband had given her for protection. Inga Ley committed suicide around 1840 on December 29, 1942. To the investigating police, Hedwig Schroeder, the housekeeper, stated, "I was standing with Otto Marenbach and his adjutant next to Robert Ley in the foyer on the 1st floor when the shot was fired. Robert Ley was on his way to the Führer headquarters. As far as I know, Otto Marenbach was the first in the bedroom, and he took the pistol away from Inga's body. Then Robert Ley entered the room. I was present when the body was found in the bedroom. Inga Ley was half reclined on the bed with a pistol next to her, near her right temple. The wall on the right side was all covered with blood. It was terrible." Inga Ley stated in her suicide letter that she committed suicide out of fear of imprisonment and that she couldn't really cope with life without drugs anymore. After this incident, Robert Ley cancelled his trip to the Führer headquarters and sent Marenbach instead. Adolf Hitler personally called that night to offer his condolences and told Ley not to give up because he was needed for the Third Reich. Adolf Hitler also sent Robert Ley a personal letter. After Mrs. Ley's death, Hitler never visited Robert Ley's house again.